Last night I went to go see The Conjuring Last Rites, the final film in the saga of Ed and Lorraine Warren. It's an enjoyable enough Conjuring film that's an emotionally satisfying send-off to the Warrens with the appropriate number of scares and creepy moments, but it also feels like this franchise is running out of gas. Now, one of the highlights of the main Conjuring films has always been the relationship between Ed and Lorraine, and they're much stronger characters than you normally find in movies like this, played by two great actors. And this movie really leans into that and puts their family front and center in the story to the extent that there's a whole plot line about them and their daughter getting older and the daughter kind of growing up. It's like front and center, eating up a lot of screen time in the movie, which also means the runtime gets very stretched out. So the thing that's kind of the best about this movie, the family stuff, also is what feels like it makes the movie feel bloated. When it comes to the scares part of the film, it just kind of feels like because we've already done the haunted house many, many times before in this franchise, it just feels like it has to keep cranking up the craziness, the sensational nature of things. And one of the things I enjoyed about the first two Conjuring movies is that, well, obviously they're taking an enormous number of liberties with the real life events that took place and what's even reported. There was something that grounded them. You could look up videos about, read books about what happened with the actual haunting incidents, and there's a lot of parallels. Here, everything feels very movie, very cinematic, very much written by screenwriters. Everything feels like a plot point in a movie rather than something you go, I wonder how much of that really happened. You go, oh, obviously none of this really happened. And that kind of just cheapens it. There's some cool graphics in here. I feel like the director of this current line of Conjuring movies keeps getting better with each entry that he does. The family dynamic, I think, is still one of the strongest elements, but did feel padded out, and it just doesn't have the freshness that it used to have. So if you like Conjuring movies, you got to go see this one because it's the last one kind of closing things out. Just don't expect it to be nearly as good as the first two movies, but it's also very far from the worst movie in the Conjuring universe.